Well, the interesting thing is there is no real history between Tegan Nox and Natalya. Perhaps Tegan Nox looking for a bit of mentorship from the most experienced woman in the locker room. Or perhaps the women of the locker room have realized they have to have each other's backs with the likes of Baszler and Ronda Rousey teaming up against them.
Yeah, I was going to say, that seems to be the point as Tegan Nox delivers a kick to Shayna Baszler. Ronda and Shayna have really been running roughshod over SmackDown. Tegan Nox, however, nice viciousness and aggressiveness out of the box here to start this matchup with the submission magician, Shayna Baszler. Tegan Nox, however, counters.
The Welsh wizard herself looking to make up for some lost time. Nice kick.
Yeah, Shayna is stunned down to one knee, now a knee, but caught by Baszler. Face first goes Tegan, and now in deep trouble. I told you earlier tonight, you can really feel the buzz here in Washington, D.C. as we head toward WrestleMania. #1 trend in the United States. Everyone talking about hashtag SmackDown.
Just look into the eyes of Shayna Baszler. Nothing but malice.
And now Tegan Nox with the jabs.
Tegan Nox is fighting one-armed at the moment.
Shayna Baszler targeting the arm of Tegan Nox, the right arm.
Every match.
You also heard what Ronda said during that altercation earlier today. He said, Shayna, it's time to break somebody's arm. And that appears to be what Shayna's doing.
Baszler and Rousey look to give every opponent they ever face a little souvenir that will last them a lifetime.
I think we've learned about Tegan Nox over the years, suffering from numerous knee injuries and battling back to get her spot here on Friday Night SmackDown. Tegan's as tough as they come, never say die attitude. Roll up now at Baszler, looking to put Shayna away, and a kick out. Oh, did you hear that?
That is the kind of knee that caved in Natalya's face several months ago.
A snarl on Ronda's face as she looks on, and now Baszler. Tap out quickly by Tegan Nox.
Here is your winner by submission, Shayna Baszler!
Threatening the poetic move from Shayna Baszler, winning with an armbar. You take out my girl's arm, I will take out yours.
And the expression on Natalya moments ago really seems to have been the story as of late, as Ronda and Shayna continue to run roughshod over the SmackDown Women's division.